I wasn't gonna make. I know how I said before how I was gonna make another one of these and everything, but uh, yeah, I feel like I'll probably make some more. I'll probably continue to make some of these if I'm being generally honest. I just don't know. It won't be every day, most likely. It'll be probably here and there or whenever I'm feeling a certain way. But talked to my supervisor and everything. He was talking about my leave and how it was denied and everything. I want to say I talked about that, I think, but he had mentioned that someone had told me about it being like it's going to be denied. Is the fact that someone had told me, like, it's the fact that the person that I was talking about that was doing it before, that currently left and someone else switched. Apparently they had said, oh, if you fail this, then I'm going to decline it. And it's the fact that I never knew that, and with everything that was going on, by the time I was taking my PT test, that was what it was, my PT test, because it was on the last day of January, the 31st of January, and it was the same time where like January was probably my worst like month ever. Like my head was just not ready to do any of that, so I ended up failing it, and it was the fact that that's kind of what sealed that whole thing. But it was just annoying to me. But it's just like I was going through TikTok and everything. They were talking about like unconditional love is like something, at least to them, it's something that the person could hate you, but you still love them. And it's the fact that I don't know if I don't even know. I don't even have to call her. I'm still call her my woman because, you know, she always will be. But it's the fact that I don't think she necessarily hates me. I feel like she just is more disappointed. But it's the fact that I don't know what it is she's disappointed in. I don't know what I've done for her to be like this, or just do everything that she had did. I don't. And it's the fact that I'm not mad. The entire time I wasn't angry or anything. I never yelled or none of that. It's the fact of I feel though, like deep down in my heart, that there's still a part of her that still loves me, even as small as it is, you know. Even if it's fucking super super small, because she said our spark, there's nothing there, but it's just the fact I feel like deep down, just like deep down, there's a part of her that still loves me. There's a part of her that still wants to continue, but is just unsure of everything. Because I don't, to this day, and I'll speak of it probably forever, is the fact that I don't know what it is that I did, if I did anything. Because I've started a couple of these, and even on TikTok, and I would just be like, yeah, I understand it, and it's like I think I understand it, but it's the fact that I just don't. Because then I remember a message, or I remember this, I remember that, and it's just like, what? Because she said we needed to postpone our wedding. She said like she needs to be happy because she's not happy with me. But it's the fact that I'm thinking more that it's the fact that she wants to be happy for herself. She's not happy with herself. So which would explain why she, you know, loosened the leash and just kind of let go of us for however long. Is the fact that Is the fact that do I know when, she'll send me a message saying this or that? No idea. But it's the fact that, well, if she does, whenever she sends me a message, will I take her back? Yeah. I'll take her back. It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. I want to say I've put it on my TikTok post to have, like, I'd rather be broke and homeless with her than be wealthy and doing good in life without her. Just because everything, to me personally, everything goes above, everything is below her. Literally. Like my job, my family, co-workers, friends, like all because, and the reason being is because she was she's done so much, like she's tried so much, and she's changed me so much as a person that no one else has ever done. Like there have been people that have tried, but they just straight up give up, and then that's it. But it's the fact that she tried and tried and tried and tried, and it's the fact that she's just burnt out. And it's the fact that I never helped, because if she was already, down on, not even down on her luck, but it's the fact that she already didn't think of herself highly as much as I secretly thought of her. Because I secretly thought of her so highly, but I didn't want to come off as clingy or very like psycho crazy or any of that. Because the people that they just speak praises of their girlfriends or their wives, and it's just like, all right, dude, turn it down a little bit, please, because you sound like a psychopath. Like, what is going on? You sound like you collect your wife or girlfriend's hair, like, on the down low. Like, relax, please. But it's just, it's one of those things where I feel like there is there's a small part of her that still loves me. Because you don't know how many days I'll get a notification and I wish it's her saying, hey, or just something as simple as that, just saying hey. That's it. She could say hey and then go back to not saying a word. But it's just the fact of saying hey or just saying I love you, and then that's it. I feel like if she said I love you, I'd probably get in my car and drive down there, because I have a bad feeling that she's about to do something that's not going to be good at all. But it's just the fact of she always, like, I guess the time that we broke up, I guess I can be honest on here, because it was something I don't think I've even talked about, but is the fact that I made a post basically saying that there was a post that was in my drafts. It was just one post that was in my drafts. That was it. And it was the fact that once I posted it, I was going to kill myself right after posting it. And it's the fact that she had said, she was saying, like, you're going to do this all because of a girl, all because of a woman, da-da-da-da-da. But it's the fact that, like, she just doesn't understand how important she is. Because it's not just her. Like, something that she made clear is the fact that if you fall in love with her, you have to fall in love with her son as well. And it's the fact that I did. I really did. I didn't think I would, but I ended up actually caring about. I ended up caring like so much about him, like wondering if he's good, wondering if he's, how is he doing? How'd his birthday go? This, that, and the other. And it's the fact that it's something I want to tell her, but it's the fact of I don't want to bug her with all this. But it's the fact that after going back and forth about it, she had said, like, if you love me, basically this is her talking, but if you love me, you won't kill yourself. And it's just like, it just hurt because it was like, so what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to just hurt for eternity? I'm supposed to just hurt until I die, basically? Because I'm not gonna look at anyone else. I still don't. I don't care for anyone else. Ever since I got into the military, I haven't cared for any other woman. It's just been like, I just do my job. If it's another woman and they talk to me, I'll do my job, and that's pretty much it. There's no, like, this, that, and the other. Like, majority of my coworkers are women. But it's just like, we talk, and then that's pretty much it. But we talk simply because, it's just passes the time, But, like, at no point have, like, any of them been, like, flirty, because they have their own boyfriends, they have their own husbands, like, they're, like, majority of, if not all of them, are taken anyways. So it's like, and none of them are the type to actually cheat on their spouse or their partner at all. But it's the fact that I won't forget her. Like, it's the fact that she still has, I want to say she still has my phone number. I want to say I've said that so many times. I still have yet to message that phone number, because I was going to when I got to Tampa, but since that didn't happen, I don't know anymore. But it's the fact that I don't know if she's got me blocked on there. I know she has me blocked on Instagram. Either she has me blocked or she deleted her profile. One of the two. I don't know, but it's the fact of, I know that I'm blocked on Instagram. I know Instagram is, like, gone, basically. Like, our chat is still there, because I still read it from time to time, but other than that, there's really nothing else. But it's just, I'm not gonna forget her. Like, she could block on everything, and I'd still remember everything, because I'm not gonna forget the times that we had. I'm not gonna forget, the special moments we had. I'm not gonna forget, seeing her and having butterflies every single time I saw her. I'm not gonna forget any of that. I'm not gonna forget, like, my first time holding our son. I'm not gonna forget seeing our son, holding our son. It's not something I'm gonna forget. And it's not because I can't, but it's the fact that I won't. It's the fact that I refuse to forget those things, because those things mean so much to me, and I refuse to forget those things. Like, every other ex I've had, I've forgotten about. But they can kick rocks for all I care. I generally don't care. But her, no. I refuse to forget all of that. Because I refuse to forget the late night calls. I refuse to forget texting back and forth. I refuse, all of those things. I refuse all of it. I refuse to forget all of it. Just because she means so much. And it's the fact that she doesn't know. Like, it's the fact that she doesn't believe that I'm telling the truth in that, which hurts so much, because it's like, I am. I've never been more truthful probably my entire life, other than when I'm talking to her. Like, it's just how I was. It's just how I grew up. Like it took so long, and eventually I did open up to her, but there was a long period of time where I didn't. But it's the fact that she took the steps and actually got me to open up somewhat, until I got to the point where I could actually tell her stuff, like openly, you know? But I don't know. I feel like I feel like she's forgotten everything, if I'm being honest. Which hurts even more, because of the fact that, like, it's the fact that we were so happy. So happy, and then just out of nowhere, it just all changed. And it's the fact that I don't know where the source, I don't know if I'm the source, I don't know if something else is the source. I have no clue, like, what the source was or what the source is. But with everything that's happening now, it's not helping anything. It's just hurting everything, you know? But I don't know if it's the fact that I'm not going to find someone else simply because I'm not going to give anyone the opportunity. Not even the opportunity, but it's the fact that there's not a single woman on this entire fucking planet that could compete with her. There isn't. And it's the fact that I'm not going to waste my time and make it look like I'm trying to forget her and everything, when in reality I know that no one fucking holds a candle to how she made me feel, like, at all, and everything that she basically accomplished with, like, me in general, you know? And I'm making it seem like I'm a fucking science experiment or something, but it's true. Like, she accomplished so much. Like, she changed me. She got to the point where I was able to actually open up to her about certain things. Like, I'm sure there's other, like, she made me believe in myself and being, like, a dad and everything. Like, there's not many things, but it's like, to me, they're things, like, to normal people, oh, it's just 3 things, but to me, those are very, like, important things that I just kind of chopped as, well, this is just how my life is, you know? Like, that's just how I am. That's about it. There's really nothing else to that. It's chopped. That's it. But it's the fact that she made it not seem like it was, like, impossible, because it's the fact that she kept going and going and going. But it's the fact that it's the fact that she called me next month, I'll take her back. It's the fact that I'll take her back at any point in time. Like, 5 years, 10 years, 20, 30, 40, 60. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, she's what matters to me. And I'm hoping at some point she sees that, or she notices that, and then, I don't know, asks the question. Because it's the fact that probably when I go see her, I'm gonna ask her, like, just let me know when you're ready. You know? And she says it won't be for a long time. Well, then, I guess I'll see you in a long time then. You know? Like, I want her to see me as someone different. You know, I want her to see me as someone that's not like her ex Joe. You know, like that's something I want to do. It's something it's something when I got together with her, I promised myself I would be different than him. Because it's the fact that he did so much horrible shit to her, and it's the fact that I want to fucking stab him so much. You have no idea how much hate I have for him. You have no idea. And the sad thing about it is that, like, her son wouldn't even remember him just because he's not around him that much, which is insane to me. Like, think about that. That's insane that if you were to murder someone's father, that their kid would not remember them because they don't see them that much at all. Like, that's one of those things that just blows my mind, and it's just like, wow. Because that's the only reason, I'm not gonna lie to you, that's the only reason why he got her pregnant, is so then that he could see her. That was it. And it's the fact that I didn't do that just because that's just fucked up. Like, that's just fucked up to force a child onto somebody. And it's like, yeah, she wanted to be a mom, of course, but she didn't want to be a mom to his baby. But it's the fact that, she's not a bad mom. She's a fucking amazing ass mom. But it's the fact that it was just, and it's the fact that she's told me before, like, how she wishes it was my baby. And it's the fact that she thought it was mine. She thought it was mine. And it's the fact that she was scared to message me about it. And I was just like, you shouldn't have been scared to message me about it. You should have just added me and then said, hey, this, that, and the other. And I would have been like, okay. Well. And it's the fact that I told her this. I was like, all right, well, we can do two things. And it's up to you. It's either we can do one, we can do a paternity test to see, or if you Jack, really believe that it's mine, then I'll take care of it. And then we'll be a family at that point, because I'm not gonna abandon you. I'm not gonna do anything. My trust is in you. If you genuinely believe that it's mine, okay, then it's mine. I'm not gonna take a paternity test. I'm not gonna take a paternity test like silently or any of that shit. Like, if this is something that you genuinely believe that the baby that is currently in your stomach now is mine, okay. And then, of course she started crying and everything, just like, that's just the nature of it. And there's times where, like, I wish, it's times like this, hard times like this where I wish he was mine, because it's like, when you get someone pregnant, it's more or less, to me, it's like, you either get married so then y'all could be a family together, or you like have 50-50 custody or something. You discuss something so then the kid doesn't grow up without a parent, without either one of their parents. It's the fact that he's fucking not there half the time, and the amount of times that we were talking before, when she would tell me that, oh, he's not picking up his son because of this or that. It blows my fucking mind. Because it's like, it blows my mind because he's not even my son. And I want to spend every fucking second with him. Like, I want to take him to the park. Take him to an amusement park. Take him to a regular park. Take him to a water park. Like, there's so many things that I want to, like, take him to go do. That your dad would usually take like you and your siblings, if you have siblings, or if you're an only child, like things that your parents would take you to go do, you know. And it's the fact that Jared hasn't experienced any of that. He experienced, I don't even know what he did on his birthday. I don't even know what that was. I think she had told me it was something to do with dinosaurs. I think. Not a museum. Well, it might have been a museum. No, it wasn't a museum. It was something, all I remember, it was something to do with dinosaurs. So, which is funny because I need to look in his birthday bag and see if there's anything dinosaur related. Because I do not know. But at the same time, I don't. But, yeah, it's just, I'm not, it's the reason why I haven't given up. Because it's just like, I'm not just fighting to have her back. Even though, because I don't even know what happened to begin with. So that's not even that. But it's the fact of, I'm fighting for him as well. Because I want to be in his life. I want to be in both of their lives. Both of them are my fucking best friends. Literally. I want to spend every second with them. You think I like living alone. It's cool. But you don't think I would want to fucking go home, open the door, and fucking, you have your wife, greeting you at your door, or greeting you on the couch, giving you a kiss, and then your son or daughter just, like, runs up and, like, hugs you, or wants to be up, like, wants you to pick them up and everything? You don't think that's not something that I want? That's something I fucking want so much for the both of them. But it's the fact that I don't know. I don't know what to really think, if I'm being honest. I don't. Like, I really don't. But there's just like, but it's the fact that I'm not talking to anyone else. I won't. I refuse to. Like, honestly, there's been a bunch of people that have like, because, like, I get flirted with, like, sometimes, but it's not like a lot of the time. But it is a good margin of people, if I'm being genuinely honest. But it's the fact that I don't care. I don't care for them. I flash my ring, and then that's it. And the time I didn't have my ring, I was just like, yeah, I'm about to be married, so do you need help with something? And then that's it. And then they storm off, or they give me some crazy look, and then that's it. It's the fact that I don't care. I don't care. Like, physically, I'm not taken at all. Like, am I currently dating someone? No. I'm currently single at the moment, I think. But it's like this, not even I think, but I know. Like, I'm single, yeah. But, like, mentally, emotionally, and in my heart, I'm taken. And there's no woman on this planet that can change that. I genuinely don't care. It won't happen. But yeah, I appreciate, not even appreciate it. It's not like anyone's gonna actually listen to this, but thanks for letting me, vent and everything. I'll probably vent a little bit more at some point, but I just needed that to be said, because it was just, there's so much, like, if me and her, if she called me, there's so much I want to say to her. And it's not even calling, it's the fact that I wish I was fucking there, man. I really do. I wish I was there. just so I could look her in her eyes, and majority fuck up my words because when I look at her, I speak broken English for some reason. But just look her in the eyes and just tell her everything. Tell her how she makes me feel. Tell her like how she's changed my life. Tell her everything that I want to do with her and our son and everything. Like there's so much I want to tell her. But it's the fact that I don't want to burden her because she's trying to love herself, you know. And it's the fact of when you're in the process of loving yourself, you have to get rid of basically all distractions, basically. And yes, I'm calling myself a fucking distraction because I was distracting her from loving herself, you know. There's the fact that I'm glad that she had said we need to postpone her wedding because she's not happy. Because I would definitely feel bad if we got a divorce, or like if we got a divorce, or if she just told me like I'm not happy, like at all, you know. Like I would feel like shit. It would hurt even more. So it's the fact that I appreciate that, but it's the fact of she said that she wanted to postpone it, and I'm assuming that's just when she's ready. And all I have to say to that is, okay, I'll be waiting. It's something I should have said when it happened. When she said we need to postpone her wedding. Like, we need to postpone the wedding. Because of the fact that I didn't say that. I said no. Not because I was tired of her postponing it, but it's just because I felt like somebody was telling her. I felt like someone was telling her shit that was not true. Was telling her shit about me that wasn't true at all. Because the fact that it's so easy to fake text messages, like now. Like it really is. It's easy to fake text messages. It's even easy to fake a fucking phone call. Like you can actually do that. Like it's so easy to just fake so much stuff. And with me, it's like talking on like these YouTube videos and whatnot, and like the videos I make and everything, is the fact that it's easy to just get my voice and then have some AI like basically have me say whatever the fuck you want it to say, you know? So it's easy to fake a phone call or, you know, text messages. So it's the fact that I felt like someone was saying, or there was somebody was showing her something that wasn't true. And I was just like, no, I wanted to get her out of that. I wanted to pull her away from all of that. But at the same time, I didn't realize that I wasn't considering her feelings in the sense. I wasn't considering how she actually felt. Because the fact that she said she felt unhappy, and the fact that I didn't take that into account. I didn't take that into account at all. You know? So it's just like, if I would have taken it into account and just been like, okay, I'll be here when I'll be here when you're ready, all right? And then would everything still have played the same? Probably, because like I said, the first step of loving yourself is to get rid of all the distractions. So it probably would have still played the same, but it's the fact that I wouldn't feel as bad as I feel now, because it's the fact that I know I would still feel the same way I feel now, meaning I would still love her. I would still, like, when she would say she's ready, I know I would tell her like, all right, I'm gonna take leave at this point in time and everything. But yeah, it's there's not much else to really say, but it's the fact that it's the fact that when I actually see her, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't. I really, 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 really don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna cry. I don't know if I'm gonna be. I know I'm gonna be nervous. I know that much. But it's the fact that I don't know if I'm just gonna be trying to. Not even. I don't even know how the fuck I would try to ignore her if I'm being honest. Because she works at a convenience store, so I don't know how the fuck I would just fucking go to buy something and just ignore her completely. I don't know how the fuck I'd do that. But it's just that I don't know if I'm gonna cry or what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna yell or anything, but it's just like emotionally, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's something I think about so much because I'm just like, I do not know what I'm going to do at all. And I hate it because I always know what I'm gonna do. But now I have no idea. But yeah, there's so much. There's so much I want to tell her. You know, there's so much that I want to like look her in the eyes and tell her, you know. But yeah, it's pretty much it. Like I said, I'll probably make more of these. It'll probably be more like venting things, if anything. So I'll probably start a new title, like Ventstration or something like that. That's a good one. I like that. Ventration. I like that. Jesus. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I already said I'll be making these kind of random. If you would like to know more on anything that I've talked about in any of these videos, definitely go to my TikTok or my Twitch because I'm streaming now. Well, somewhat. I'm playing a new game with my buddy, so I'm actually streaming more. Not even more. I've streamed like Monday and then to yesterday, and that's pretty much been it. But I still don't feel 100%, obviously. But definitely, tune into my Twitch, tune into my lives, or tune into my stream or tune into my lives on TikTok. But I want to say I've said my not my Instagram. I just want to say I've said my Twitch and my TikTok, but I'll probably figure out how to put the links. I'll probably figure out how to put the links in the description, and then you can go and follow me, DM me, anything. Just know, like, if you're a female and it's not about either one of those things, like my Twitch or knowing more about something I've already talked about or something you would want me to talk about, then you'll be blocked. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind if you're a woman, basically. But yeah, I will definitely see y'all later, and I hope all is well. Peace.